Doge employees ordered to stop using Slack while agency transitions to record system that is not subject to FOIA. So we have an unelected person, S, committing devastating acts and blocking all transparency. And we're not even a month in. Disappointed face. Avoiding transparency to make Doge itself government waste. Destroy the billionaires. Removed by Reddit. Tax Sinjar imports. I use Anaconda, I'm screwed. Can there be an extra 75% on Pyjit so no one will ever use that terrible library? Got new printers arrived, but what is this DY brand? Never seen it before. Dude, you got the Australian version. DY. Thank God they're not HP. On a more serious note, HP printers suck fucking balls. They're a scam. Customer told me his phone wasn't charging. I would also bet that a client with this intellect has several people under his command. This is the shit Electroboom would try to make it work on video and end up zapping himself multiple times. Well, at least he plugged it in the neutral side. See the recent decoupling of prediction markets and polls in the US presidential election. What I actually find fascinating is how close the polls are and how it's flat. Nobody is getting better or worse in the polls. Good thread on Twitter yesterday about this. Apparently a French whale has bet $25 million in the last month all on Trump. From 4 diff accounts, same gut. Really moving the line with that type of size. How did this happen? Send this to Phillips and get a refund. It looks like the leg gave up on life. Most likely the leg either had an existing crack which gave out or it's a manufacturing defect and the leg couldn't support the weight of the TV. The right leg snapped. Russian army hit by mass Starlink outages on Ukraine front line. Why were they working in the first place? Good, they're not supposed to be using it in the first place. New teachers are earning 20% less than they were 20 years ago when adjusting for inflation. Now run the numbers on 10 to 20-year teachers compared to that level in 03-04. A ton of wage compression for teachers in my experience bracket. Yet per pupil school spending is drastically up. What changed? More administrators. One would think that as technology increases, admin headcount would decrease, but unaccountable monopolies don't play by those rules. DeepSeek users could face $1 million fine and prison time under new law. Am I the only one who thinks this is surreal? Competition is illegal. They want to protect GPT at all costs. Loudly crying face, loudly crying face. The 5080 is the worst uplift in performance for any 80 class in the last 15 years. It's not even close. Blender 4.3. Intel syndrome. Nvidia knows they command the vast majority of the market, so they're maximizing their profits by not releasing bleeding-edge hardware. We can only hope that Intel and AMD provide better competition to get them back on track. That's because, and say it with me, it's a 5070, smiley face. This is because the entire card is similar to how the new iPhones are. Technically the only new features are AI related. This wasn't a card built on raw power / performance increases. It was built for processing / creating and supporting AI features and software. 2024 was another slow post-pandemic year for the US domestic box office OC. Kudos for posting some genuinely beautiful data. I've never seen this view before and it's great. Well done. Seems like weekday sales never recovered. I want to go to the movies, but every time I look at what's playing I change my mind. How do people in the US heat their homes? OC. Finally a truly beautiful and informative graph. Love it. It'd be interesting to see resistive heat vs heat pump breakdown for electricity. Young Americans are marrying later or never. 50% of people born in the 40s were married by 20. I am literally off the end of the chart, married for the first time at 57. It's been a good 15 years. My husband and I mainly got married for tax reasons, and the ability to see each other in the hospital if we ever need to. In the past there was no other way to live a life. People got married and had kids and probably lived in the same town they grew up in. Giving women access to birth control, education, and careers combined with giving the general population access to planes that can fly around the world, and social media / dating apps with thousands of potential partners changed perspectives on relationships. Go figure. I hope the C-mail finds Sio well. Thanks in advance for a timely response. Answer me right fucking now. I've CC'd your manager. as per my previous email. Like and subscribe.